Hello everyone. I am Andrea Nicole P. Ansagay from class C106 presenting my report on human rights and good citizenship values, a Filipino perspective. As Filipinos, we are members of a vibrant and diverse community. Our nation's strength lies in our shared values and commitment to human rights. Let's explore how these principles shape our lives and contribute to a just and equitable society. Human rights principles. According to Weston 2024, human rights are those that belong to an individual just for being humans because they are necessary for the existence of an equal society. Human rights are fundamental to every individual, regardless of nationality, race, gender, or religion. They are basic building blocks of a just and equitable society. These rights are inherent to all humans and cannot be taken away. In simpler terms, human rights are entitled to every living human being. The six core principles of human rights. First, we have universality and inalienability. This refers to the fact that all people, regardless of their background, everywhere in the country, have the same fundamental rights. Next, we have indivisibility. This also refers to the equalness of all principles. No principle is higher or lower than the other principles stated in the six core principles. Third is interdependence and interrelatedness. Human rights are connected. To enjoy one right, which is, for example, indivisibility, you may need to enjoy others as well. Fourth, equality and non-discrimination. Everyone is equal and should not be treated differently based on their background, such as sexuality and ethical background. Fifth, participation and inclusion. Everyone has a right to be involved in decisions that affect their lives. For example, like voting for a president or a mayor. Lastly, accountability and rule of law. It states that governments are responsible for protecting human rights and must follow the law. Human rights can be shown through advocating for free speech, standing up for free equality, and exercising the right to vote. The next slide presents a video showing human rights, especially the human rights of LGBTQ plus members in America.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy
Come on.
looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
We're trying to get the entire community, not just the LGBTQ community, but anyone who feels that America's strength is its diversity, on the streets with us.
We don't know what's gonna happen next. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't know what decision the president's gonna make. So we gotta take every opportunity that we can to make a statement.
Now let's move on to the other slide. Good citizenship values. As stated by Mingkin 2024, being a good citizen means that you devote yourself to helping your community. Being a good citizen involves actively contributing to your community and upholding the values that define your nation. It is about being responsible, respectful, and engaged in the democratic process. Good citizenship is not just about following the rules, but also about participating in the civic life of your community and working towards the common good. These are the good citizenship values. Filipino values such as utang na loob, bahala na, manyana habit, ningas kogon, amor proprio, and bayanihan. I'm gonna briefly describe these values. First, we have utang na loob. This means you have sense of indebtedness to someone who has helped you. In terms of good citizenship, a person may be indebted to give back to their community. Bahala na means a fatalistic attitude, which is translated in English as come what may or leave it to God. While it can sometimes be seen as a negative attitude, a positive interpretation of bahala na can be seen as a sense of resilience and determination. It means that you have the strength to face challenges head on, even when the outcome is uncertain. Overall, this is a valuable trait for a good citizen. Next, we have manana habit. It is a tendency to postpone tasks or responsibilities until tomorrow. Generally, it is seen as a negative trait in terms of good citizenship. Next, we have ningas kogon. It refers to enthusiasm that quickly fades, similar to a torch made of kogon grass that burns brightly for a short time before turning out or dying out. This trait is often associated with lack of perseverance. A good citizen is someone who is committed to their goals and is willing so hard to achieve them even face even when faced with challenges such as mental or physical challenges within them or in their environment. Next, we have amor proprio. It means self-esteem or self-worth, a song's self-dignity, connection to good citizenship. While it is important to have self-esteem, a healthy sense of self-worth or amor proprio can motivate individuals to contribute to their community. Lastly is bayanihan. This means to work together with your community, such as sharing determination and goals. for knowing what to do as a community who is united. Next, we have Filipino characters. I'm just gonna briefly state the 15 said Filipino characters. First, we have pakikipagkapwa, family-oriented, joy and humor, flexibility and adaptability, hard work and industry, faith and religiosity, ability to survive, Filipino character, extreme personalism, extreme family-centeredness, lack of discipline, passivity and lack of initiative, colonial mentality, kanya-kanya syndrome, lack of self-analysis and self-reflection. These Filipino characters are separated into positive and negative characteristics shown in a Filipino person. Good citizenship can be shown through volunteering, donating to the needy, and environmental works. In the next slide, I'm gonna show you an example of good citizenship here in the Philippines.
Hi, I'm Axel van Trotzenberg, Vice President for East Asia and the Pacific at the World Bank. I'm here in Bordon village in Cebu province in the Philippines, visiting a community-driven development project as well as a conditional cash transfer project. What is particularly important are the values that it entails. First, it entails the value of empowerment as well as participation. In addition, it makes sure that women are fully participating in this type of project. Because the communities humbles, because the communities decide what projects matters, the results are clearly beneficial to the communities. And the projects that are supported are often access roads, drainage systems, as well as other projects that matter to the community. Very of these community-driven development projects are then also combined with other social programs. A very prominent program in the Philippines is a conditional cash transfer that has been scaled up enormously over the last 4 years. It started with less than 1 million households and has been scaled up to over 4 million households, involving and benefiting over 20% of the Philippine population. This makes sure that this program allows kids go to school as well as having a better health care. So conditional cash transfer system complemented with community-driven development projects can make a huge difference.
Let me conclude the topic today. Human rights and good citizenship are interconnected. By upholding human rights, we create a more just and equitable society for all. And by practicing good citizenship, we contribute to the realization of human rights for ourselves and the community. Good citizens are also human rights protesters or defenders, working to ensure that everyone, no matter what their background is, can enjoy their fundamental rights without fear of discrimination or persecution. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I am Nicole B. Ansagay, hereby reporting and ending my topic today. Goodbye!